What was supposed to be a blissfully romantic moment turned into an embarrassing incident that is now the talk of the town on social media. Who would have thought that a well-planned pre-wedding photo session by China's top celebrity couple, Zhui Kai and Tan Songyun, would end in anger and tears? The incident that took place last Sunday, 27th of April, revealed the dark side behind the glitz and glamour of a celebrity couple's photo session. What exactly happened to make Shui Kai, an actor known for being calm and authoritative, so angry in front of the crew? And why Tan Songyun, known for her sweet smile, couldn't hold back the tears when her wedding dress worth hundreds of millions of rupiah was ruined in an instant? A fatal oversight by the team of professional photographers they hired turned their happy day into a nightmare they'll never forget. Imagine being in their shoes, wearing a fancy designer dress, standing in an exotic location that has been specially booked months in advance, and suddenly, without warning, dozens of pigeons swoop down on you, leaving a foul-smelling memento on your wedding dress and suit. This is exactly what Shui Kai and Tan Songyun experienced, an incident that not only ruined their expensive outfits, but also hurt their self-esteem as public figures. And what's even more shocking is that this all happened due to the unilateral decision of their trusted team of photographers. Chronology of events. When a creative idea turns into a disaster. According to eyewitnesses present at the shoot, the chaos began around 10:30 a.m. local time in Shanghai's Yuyuan Park, one of the city's most iconic and photogenic locations. The couple Shui Kai and Tan Songyun arrived at the location on time, greeted by a production team of a dozen people, including makeup artists, fashion stylists, and a team of photographers led by Wang Lihong, a highly reputable wedding photographer who has captured the special moments of many of China's top celebrities. Everything went very smoothly at first, says one of the assistant makeup artists, who asked not to be named. Shui Kai and Songyun looked very happy and relaxed. The weather that morning was also perfect. A bright blue sky with a few clouds that only added to the beauty of the setting. They were even joking and laughing as they changed poses. There was no sign that anything bad was going to happen. However, unbeknownst to the couple, Wang Lihong and his team had their own plan to add a dramatic touch to the photo session. About 15 minutes before the shoot began, some of the photographer's assistants were seen scattering seeds in the area around the shoot location, with the aim of attracting the pigeons that were roaming the park. They wanted to create a moment where white pigeons were flying in the background, like a scene in a romantic movie, explains Li Wei, one of the park's security guards who witnessed the incident. I asked if this had been discussed with the couple, but they assured me that it would be a beautiful surprise. Unfortunately, the surprise turned into a disaster when the photo session entered its second hour. The number of pigeons that arrived far exceeded expectations. Not just dozens, but dozens of birds began to arrive, attracted by the overstocked grain. At first, a few photos with the flying birds in the background did manage to be captured and looked amazing on screen. However, things quickly got out of hand. It was beautiful at first, recalls Zhang Min, one of the fashion stylists present. When a few pigeons flew behind them, with their wings spread wide, everyone was amazed. Wang Lihong even shouted in delight, saying that this would be the best pre-wedding photo he had ever taken. However, the happiness only lasted for a few minutes. The growing flock of pigeons began to fly lower and lower, some of which even landed on the pavilion structure where the couple was standing. And then, tragedy struck. "It happened so fast," says one of the photographer's assistants in a shaky voice. "All of a sudden, at least 5 or 6 pigeons flew right over their heads. Then we heard Tan Songyun scream." What happened next was a heartbreaking sight. Tan Songyun's luxurious white gown, a custom design by renowned designer Chen Xinyi, with an estimated value of 300,000 yuan, was now stained with bird droppings that had fallen from above. It's not just 1 or 2 small stains. At least 5 large patches of bird poop adorned the back and shoulders of the beautiful gown. After, the atmosphere immediately turned tense. Tan Songyun, who was known for his professionalism and rarely showed negative emotions in public, could not hold back his tears, while Shui Kai, with his face bright red with anger, directly confronted Wang Lihong. "Who told you to do this? Are you crazy? Look what you've done," shouted Shui Kai, according to several eyewitnesses. "We paid you a fortune to capture our happy day, not to destroy it. Wang Lihong looked shocked and bewildered at the situation he had never anticipated. We just wanted to give your photos a special touch. It's an idea that is often used in wedding shoots in Europe. He tried to defend himself, but the defense only angered Shui Kai even more. Do you see we're in Europe right now? And did you ask permission to do this? This dress is a special design that can't just be changed. The situation became even more tense when one of Tan Songyun's assistants tried to clean the stain on the dress, but it only made matters worse as the bird poop stain widened. Tan Songyun, who is usually able to control her emotions well, finally broke down in tears. This was supposed to be our happy day. We had planned everything for months, and now everything is ruined because of your stupid decision, she said between sobs. It didn't take long for the production team to realize that the day's photo session had to stop. Shui Kai, his voice trembling with anger, instructed his personal security team to ensure that none of the photos from the embarrassing incident were leaked to social media or the press. However, as is often the case in this digital age, several videos and photos of the incident have been captured by other park visitors who happened to be on site. Social media reaction. Between sympathy and jokes, within hours of the incident, snippets of videos and photos of the incident had spread widely on social media platforms such as Weibo, Douyin, and WeChat. The hashtag number #ShuiKaiTenSongyun wedding disaster instantly became a trending topic with over 500 million views within 24 hours. Reactions from netizens were mixed. Many expressed their sympathy for the couple and criticized the negligence of the photographer's team. I can't imagine how Tan Songyun feels. A wedding dress is a sacred symbol for a woman, and seeing it ruined like that must be very painful, wrote one netizen on Weibo. But not a few have turned the incident into the butt of jokes and memes. Some fast food brands were even quick to capitalize on the momentum for their marketing campaigns, with witty slogans like, "At least our chicken poop is only in the bucket, not on your wedding dress." Some entertainment industry critics see this incident as a reflection of a larger problem. It shows how celebrities are often victimized by professionals who are more concerned with wow results for their portfolios than respecting clients' wishes and comfort. Analyze Liu Jiahui, an entertainment industry critic at Beijing Entertainment Weekly magazine. Meanwhile, some wedding experts spoke up about the lessons to be learned from this incident. Always discuss every detail with your vendors, including any surprises they may have planned, advises Zhao Liling, a well-known wedding planner in Shanghai. And always have a spare dress or suit for emergency situations like this. Photographer's response. A late apology. After 24 hours of the incident becoming a public conversation, Wang Lihong finally issued an official statement through his Weibo account. In the lengthy statement, he admitted his mistake and publicly apologized to Shui Kai and Tan Songyun. With great regret and humility, I would like to apologize to Shui Kai, Tan Songyun, and the entire team for yesterday's unfortunate incident. He wrote, "As a professional photographer with over 15 years of experience, I should have known better than to make a spontaneous decision without consulting the client first." Wang admits that his idea to feed the pigeons was a unilateral decision he made because he was inspired by a similar shoot he had seen in an international wedding magazine. "I was too focused on the artistic outcome I wanted to achieve that I forgot to consider the risks and inconvenience it might cause. This is the biggest professional mistake I have ever made in my entire career."